Naomi, congratulations again on running an amazing summit. And I'm looking forward to the awards evening tonight. Congratulations. How has the journey been?
Thank you very much, Rory. The journey. I can't wait to sleep.
Okay,
I don't know what
it's a couple of days.
Tell me about it. But you know what? It's also been so fulfilling and like really, it feels purpose-driven. And one of my attendees that was here today, when she was congratulating me, and I said, "This is the vision that has really come to pass." She said, "This is real purpose. This is bringing what you've always wanted to do on a bigger scale to the market."
Yes, I agree with her. It's like I can see the vision and the vision has come to light. Yeah. So what gap in the legal industry did you identify which made you feel like these awards and the summit was required?
So let me start with the awards.
Okay.
For the awards, for me, I was recognizing leadership and real leadership in the legal industry. You do a lot of work around training young lawyers or talking to young lawyers, and we come from a system where we understand as professionals, we were really just taught as subject matter experts. You specialize, you go up the stream, you become a manager, become a leader, but where is that leadership skills? Where are the people mentoring, sponsoring, and bringing everyone on that journey? Now, I have identified great leaders. I've seen what they do. Mandatory to the leadership award was mentorship. My judges actually disqualified them if that letter from a mentee, the reference wasn't attached. So that's the first one. The second part, if we look at innovation, we have to understand our operational model. We have to understand legal operations. And legal operations does not exist in South Africa on the scale that it does in the USA or in the UK. How do we develop the capability? How do we get people to know more about it? How do we bring out the people that's sitting often behind their desk in a on their computer with the teams, looking at how can I do things differently? How can I improve this for the business? Or how can I improve this for the legal team? And some of the submissions that came through, those people would never actually come to the fore.
Yes.
You wouldn't even know that that is what they're doing because it's not traditionally known as innovation. You know, innovation, people think it's a new shiny tool.
Yes, it's
how you're using AI, how you're delivering. Those are shiny. There are a lot of awards around that. And we did include some categories for it. But really at the heart of it, it was who's making a difference?
Yes.
What is the difference they're making? And how are you leading the legal industry through the change right now?
Yes, I love the fact that innovation is not only tech-driven.
100%.
You can be innovative in ways that don't necessarily involve legal tech.
Yes.
And a follow-up question to what you've just said is, do you think that junior lawyers in organizations can have influence and impact without authority or the title?
110%.
I knew you were going to love this question.
110%. You should have seen the next gen submissions that came.
I did. I was a judge.
You were a judge.
Yeah, I was a judge for the Next Gen Awards, and they blew my mind.
Exactly.
They blew my mind.
Now these are junior lawyers, right?
Yes.
These are lawyers that do not have the position, but they are influencing. They are influencing upwards, and they are influencing horizontal to their peers.
Yes.
They are impacting others. They are leading from where they are at. One of the lawyers that are winning today, Michael Odo, received from my judges.
Yes.
In some categories, he could 100%.
He was the
That's one example, right?
One example.
We had so many submissions. Actually, I felt sorry for you guys having to read all of these incredible submissions. But they
gave such insights into what young lawyers across the continent are doing. So it was such a privilege to do it, and I learned so much. It is getting that on the ground insights that you normally wouldn't get, especially at a cross-country, cross-jurisdictional level. So
absolutely.
I learned a lot from just reviewing the nomination.
I'm just reading
I got better insights in terms of what young lawyers are doing. And they're putting us people who got admitted to shame. I'm like, I don't know if I'd be able to compete with them.
No, I don't think so.
They are so dynamic.
They're leading from where they are at, right?
From where they are.
And every single submission was powerful in its own right. If we could give awards to everyone, we would. But there were just some that were leaps and bounds ahead of everyone, and you're like, that is a clear winner. And you could see it coming through with the scoring. So that is incredible. But I also knew that you will enjoy the next gen because you're so passionate
It
about
was a perfect
impacting.
category for me.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the idea of running the Legal Innovation Summit? And what gap in the industry, in the legal industry, did you see which informed your decision to actually put the summit on?
A big risk. And if I know now what I knew then, no, really, Rory, it was a deep thought leadership.
Okay.
So there's a lot of conferences. We go to a lot of webinars. We watch a lot of webinars. We go to a lot of events, and like oftentimes you find it being technology led, sponsor led, or the people that are supporting the conference dictating what the agenda should be. We were absolutely non-negotiable on this is going to be, we select and we curate the panels of people that are doing the things every single day in their jobs, bringing in global thought leaders with local innovators, with local experts that are really living in the trenches every day. Not the same thing that we hear every single day. Oh, AI won't replace lawyers. I am so tired of that line. We know what's happening.
Exactly.
But like, you know what? Like Professor Daniel Katz. I mean, he truly lives this every single day. He teaches every single day. He has built businesses around it. Ashlyn Perumal was just talking us through now, not just how do you assess your data, but like what are all of those points from across the business to assess how do you move from pilot to true implementation from an AI perspective. We had executives from marketing, business, and banking coming to talk to lawyers about what are we expecting the change to be? How do you lead your teams through that change? And how, as an executive, you have to position yourself to really get the recognition and to be the trusted advisor to your business. So really, it's the depth. That's what we were looking for.
And I saw the depth in the panels, and we actually, because first of all, whenever you go to an innovation summit, you're always like, I can't do another AI talk. But actually, there were so many fresh perspectives, new things that I didn't even know existed. Right?
Exactly.
And my favorite was the building an AI agent
Look
live.
at that.
Was such
real,
an amazing,
right?
Yes.
So now you
real,
get to experiment
I
in a
enjoyed that
safe,
so much.
in a safe environment.
Yes. So great insights, great summit.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming, Rory.
Amazing.